Did you know that Aggron claims an entire mountain as its own territory, and it'll mercilessly beat up anything that violates its environment? Its environment is winning, and it will not let you do it on its watch. This card is so freaking bad, my goodness. But I have a very good friend who loves Aggron for some reason, even though all it does is get beat up by fighting types and fire types and water types and ground types. This Pokemon cannot be worse. Now, in a Pokemon Pocket context and a TCG context, it's only weak to fire, so at least it doesn't have the multitude of bad things about it, but oh my goodness. Now, there is one thing that Aggron has over all the other really bad, big, 4-cost Torterra, I'm looking at you. Frenzy Plant having, can't attack next turn, not attacking, recharge turn, hyper beaming having. Aggron is a steel type. The nice thing about steel types is we can power this up with something like Dialga. So in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to try to get a win with Aggron. We are going to try to get it off that mountain of losing and see if we can get a win with this behemoth of a monster. For 4 energy, we are going to Giga Impact the opponent, dealing 150 damage. What a big number, but during our next turn we can't attack. Now there's some Pokemon in the game that can't attack the following turn, and they get really cool combos with like Leaf and X Speed and switching them out into like a fossil, and then you can discard the fossil and it counts as back in play, and it's so cool. But the only way you're going to be able to do that with Aggron is like Leaf and X Speed or getting extra energy on it. Like, it's just not good. Now we can talk about the things that Aggron comes from. We have the 70 HP Aggron for 2 energy, 1 steel, 1 colorless, deals 40 with Headbutt. And that's okay. Farfetch'd does it for 1, but he doesn't have the potential to become this behemoth, right? With a 2 retreat cost, though, Aggron is going to be sitting there if we have it. Leaf is only good with Aggron because once you start getting up to the next one, you're in bad shape. Lairon is really cool in my opinion. I actually really like its design. Reminds me a lot of like a steel-coated Rhydon. For 3 energy, 2 steel, 1 colorless, we're lunging out for 60 damage, which is, again, okay. But if this was like a 1-2-4 line, it would be better positioned. What ends up happening if you're on curve is you start with Aggron, then you go Lairon, then you go Aggron, and you haven't attacked at all. You have to have Aggron out on the field for a whole turn before you can attack with Giga Impact. The design of these cards is really not good. But again, we're a steel type, which means we can pair it up with Dialga. So what we're going to be doing here is trying to go second. Don't even get me started on going first. This deck about made me lose my sanity. You could play double Dialga and stuff, like I get that. But what we're trying to do is go second with Dialga or Aggron. We can just use Aggron in the front as a tank while we get the other one powered up. If that's what ends up happening, it's going to take 4 manual turns. But going first, we do absolutely nothing. This is the problem with Dialga. It's too slow to not go first. Going second, you at least get to ramp. You'll always kind of get that second energy and you'll be able to ramp onto the other thing, or you can just manually apply to the other thing while Dialga is a wall for you. But going first, you can't do anything. I had a Delcatty version of this deck, but if you want to talk about inconsistent, try going first with Skitty and Delcatty in order to get your Aggron powered up and then see if anything happens from there. We're playing double Aggron, double Aggron, 1 Lairon, 1 Rare Candy, and the 1 Dialga. If we lead with Aggron, that's okay. We'll try to use the other Aggron in the back, and then maybe we can finish with Dialga. We're never going to manually attach that much, though. We have double Cape and a Barb. The Cape helps keep us alive. Barb is a little annoying for the opponent. We want to kind of maybe stall them out just a bit. We've got double Leaf in order to get out. Now, the cool thing we can do is if we do get 2 applications of Dialga, we can have a 5th energy on Aggron. So there is a combo where we can Leaf, retreat, and then manually the next turn, and then we can do something if the opponent knocks that Pokemon out. But it's probably not going to happen. Adamant helps steel types. I really like Adamant a lot. I wish Blue was better. He's my favorite, as we know, but Adamant at least makes it where we take 20 less damage, and I think there could be something with like Statataka, you know, the new Ultra Beast. We've got Lily to keep our Aggron alive. We've got Red because guess what? Even when you do all of this and get set up, it's still not enough damage to knock anything out without something like Cape or Helmet or whatever. And so it's just an incredibly infuriating experience. We have Sabrina to slow the opponent down and double Research for consistency, even though that's not really the name of the game here. But we want to see Aggron. We want him to tank. We want him to deal good damage, and we just want to win. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoy, leave a like. Don't forget to comment which Pokemon are you most excited about from Extra Dimensional Crisis. I can tell you for sure mine is not Aggron. And hit the subscribe button. We are getting closer to our goal of 251 subscribers. Really does a lot, especially for a smaller channel. So if you could hit that button, and if you did enjoy it, that would be great. So thank you so much for watching. We'll get right into those games. I've been Blue, and I'll smell you later. All right, guys, in this first game, we are going second, and this is exactly what we want. We see the Dialga. We are going up against a grass deck. We should be in the clear. It's going to take them time to get established. Leading with Buzzwole, we're in a phenomenal position. The Dialga EX right here, we get red carded, no big deal. We'll take the -1. I'm not even upset. We have 2 turns to find the Aggron. We have the Pokeball, and guess what? It's guaranteeing that Aggron for us. We are already off to a wonderful position. I decided to keep the Pokeball in hand just in case we get Iono'd again, and then we do see Research too, so we're going to go ahead and draw Aggron, then we can throw Research down, and now we are just as up as we can be. There's the Aggron, there's the Dialga. We're going to boom Metallic Turbo into the opponent, and we're going to turbo up our Aggron. We are already off to the races. We see Rare Candy. We can just get going. They're going to Research, but no big deal. We are going to wait and see what they do. They've got the Buzzwole, they've got the Punch, but guess what? We deal just as much while empowering our win condition. I debate exactly what I want to do here. We are going to go ahead and throw it on the Dialga, and then I have Leaf, I've got Pokeball. We are thinning our deck down. We have to find Aggron. Like, we are so close. We've got the Lairon as well, and then we can Metallic Turbo. Next turn, we can even harass them with Dialga, and then we can finish with the other Aggron. This is so great. I get the Aggron here. I actually decide to empower this Lairon as usual. It's ready to go. Next turn, we can empower the other one up if we want. We might even be able to do the cool retreat play. Or we just retreat into another fully stacked one, right? They Erica, they're going to Beast type. This doesn't do anything. And then they're going to big beat us and knock out our Dialga, but they're going to be so far behind. All we have to do is draw Aggron off the rip, and we're going to be able to take them out, and then we're going to be able to win in 2 turns. And we draw the Poison Barb. We had such a good start. We were in such a good position. No big deal. No big deal. They can't use Big Beat again. They don't have the Celesteela to swap them out and then, you know, just use that ability to reset. It's such a fake thing. This Pokemon gets to be swapped out for free, but Aggron doesn't get to attack twice in a row? Okay, buddy. Which one of these is harder to set up? Which should be more rewarding? They Leaf Cape, but no amount of HP is going to protect them from Aggron. They're going to punch our Lairon, and all we have to do is grab Aggron off the top. It's right here. Please, heart of the cards. We draw, and it's Sabrina. What am I supposed to do with Sabrina? I can't. How is this my hand? I'm doing some math. I'm like, maybe, you know, maybe I can do this, or I have Leaf. I could run away. We add him in. We could take 20 less damage, but it's just not going to be enough. This was going to be so easy, and we were just going to concede because they're just going to big punch us, and I don't want to give them the satisfaction. All right, we are going second again. This is exactly what we want to see. We see the Aggron start, so less exactly what we want to see, but we do have the Leaf, so we can get out. They have Gibble start, so hopefully we will be in a good position. They're going to draw for turn. We draw. We see Lily. We need to see Dialga. I go to put the energy on it. This was a mistake. I should have waited to see if I had the Dialga, but it's okay. I guess we're going to end up powering Aggron up and seeing if we can spend 4 turns manually attaching. There's no way that works, right? We can use the cape to keep Aggron a little bit healthier. It's got 90 HP. They Rare Candy instantly into the Garchomp EX. Look at that powerful freaking monster. What are we supposed to do against something that strong? I mean, Cynthia would destroy us in an actual fight. We're going to live with 40 HP, and we're actually going to be able to survive the next linear attack by evolving into Lairon. Here, we're actually going to Adamant as well, because if we see Aggron, we do have space to use the Aggron and then Lily, right? So there is a world where we could actually knock this thing out. Oh, they put the fossil down. As long as they don't have it there, right, we'll be okay. They're going to attack us again for 50 damage with that linear attack. We live with 40 HP. We have to draw Aggron, and we draw Aggron off the top. We throw the third energy down. We throw the Aggron down. We heal back up to 160. They have no way to knock us out, and as long as we don't see Rampardos, we'll be good to go. Or just any basic Pokemon, because they won't be able to knock us out, and we can get something else powered up on the bench. They have Cranidos. We need to see a basic. We've got the red in hand. We can take the Garchomp EX out. Oh my goodness. We got perfect custom-made draws. Any basic. Oh, no. We draw Poison Barb. We can red knock out Garchomp, though. We do 170 damage with Giga Impact. If only we could attack after we've attacked with this freaking move. If this was Gen 1, we would be going crazy. The opponent's going to draw. They have like a 7-card grip. What are they? They see the Rampardos. If we get knocked out, we lose because we have nothing else on the bench. Oh my goodness. Aggron, you were so close. Great, now we're going first. After those 2 games, we're going into first, into leading Aggron. Oh, this is so frustrating, but if the opponent's playing anything slow, we'll be able to be okay, and there's the Skarmory. We're not even going to have time to get set up. I'm going to research. Maybe we can stall with Aggron in the front line while we have the other one in the back. It takes 4 attacks from Skarmory in order to knock that Aggron out, so as long as we can get it set up, I mean, it might be a long shot, and they're going to Mars us, so we lose 3 cards in our hand. and we draw a Pokeball at least. That's something. Aggron, they have no cape or tool. We are going to draw Research too. It feels so good to draw after that. We get the Aggron. I wanted to see Dialga. We do draw 2 cards. We see the Lairon, and now I'm just going to start empowering this guy on the bench. We need to see Rare Candy. We need to see Aggron. We need them not to get a tool. There's so many things here. There's the Cosmoan. As long as they don't see what's his face either, Solgaleo will be okay. They don't have cape. We draw Dialga. That's a little late though. We would have liked to have seen it last turn because then we would have 2 energy on it and able to get the Aggron powered up. And now we just don't have that as an option. As long as Lairon survives though, but he has 3 retreat costs, so we can't even like leaf it out into the Dialga to get it powered up the next turn. It's so freaking bad. So we can't even make use of these double leafs because of the way we empowered them. I guess we should have done the one on the bench, but I really thought they'd have a tool sooner. But they're going to just send that Solgaleo in. 120 damage on turn 4. They've got it. They can have it. Aggron, maybe you can do better in the next one. All right, we are going first again. Oh my goodness, this is the worst place to be in. We have Aggron. At least we can kind of stall. We see Aggron in hand. They're playing the Silvally Fossil deck, which is a cracked deck. It's very, very good. I'm ready to play a fighting deck just to beat it. We see Rare Candy though. If we see the other Aggron, we could stall, and they Mars us for -3. I can't even do this. Oh my goodness. They got it. They got it. Once again, we are going first. If I was Misty, I would have won and gotten like 150 ranked game wins by now. We're going to see Type Null come out again. They're going second. We draw double Research, which is okay. Pokeball, they won't be able to knock us out if they don't hit like the quick attack. So maybe there's enough opportunity for us to stall out. They're going to draw. They've got a fighting energy, you know, so they've probably got the fossils, right? Because that's the deck. Yep, there's the fossil coming down. So powerful. They're going to get the heads. Of course, they're going to get the heads. It doesn't even matter, but it feels so bad. They draw, we draw, we have Leaf, we have Lairon, we have Professor's Research. At least we can kind of get something going here. We can throw the energy on Dialga, and then next turn we can move the 2 energy. When that happens though, it's the exact same as just putting it, and I'm just furious now. I keep going first. You don't even know. This is not even all the games. I'm going back. Whew. Let's take a deep breath. It's okay. We have an opportunity to win, right? And they head smash us on turn 2 because they made Silvally have a 1 retreat cost, which is like, I guess, kind of cool for like the thematic of the card, but oh my goodness, it doesn't do anything. We can throw this down. We have Aggron here. If only we had 2 steel, we can Sabrina to stall out, but then I remember that Silvally has 1 retreat cost and we lose. Next game. Here we are again, going first. Again, I need to play Misty. This is freaking ridiculous. I do not understand. I'm freaking out. I'm going to lose every die roll at the tournament I went to today. Spoiler alert, I lost every die roll at the tournament today. I went 0-4. It was very frustrating. It was on regular TCG, but oh my goodness. They have Carnivine, turn 2, Vine Whip. Oh, what are we supposed to do? We have the Poison Barb on the Dialga, though. We draw, we see Lairon. I'm going to throw the energy on the Dialga. We are going to be able to survive a turn and get the Aggron built up at least a little bit, but going first, Dialga. This has like always been the problem with Dialga. It's the problem when Dialga. Arceus was meta early in like the 2nd season of the game. It's just so frustrating. They're going to keep wailing on us. They Vine Whip. I mean, I'm going to play to my outs. For some reason, I have subjected myself to the Aggron. Joe, this one's for you, bud. We are going to Research, draw 2 cards. We see Adamant, we see Leaf. I do have the Lairon in the back. I can get it powered up. We need to see the Aggron in hand. I have this other card. I can't even use it. I've got Red, I've got Leaf. Please let me see Aggron. We are going to draw. At least he can like tank a hit. They're going to Crobat us too. It doesn't change anything, but they Iono us, and that makes our hand way better. I almost concede, and I'm like, might as well play it out. Make sure they have it. I mean, they're looking for is like literally anything because this deck is so bad, but they're down to 10 HP. And then they're going to retreat into the other one. But hold up, that puts them down in energy. That might have been a weird position to put themselves in. I think we might be able to have a chance. We've got Lairon. He comes out. We draw. We've got Red. They can't knock us out, so we're going to lunge out with the Lairon. We have 100 HP. We do take out the Carnivine, and now we just need 2 more points. That Arceus is looking good. I mean, the Crobat can damage us with a ping, and Carnivine can hit us, but I mean, Aggron is pretty strong, right? Like, they did use that energy. Maybe there's something here. We take 50 damage, living with 20. We draw. We have Pokeball. We'll thin the deck out so we can maybe see Lily or something later. We are going to go ahead and throw the cape down as well. That's at 40 HP, and yeah, I mean, we can throw the 4th energy down, but it feels really freaking bad to use that ultimate against the Aggron, right? Again, on Aggron, using that ability. We're going to Sabrina them. If they bring Crobat in, we'll be able to take them out, and then we don't have to worry about the ping damage. So maybe we can do something here. We Pokeball, there's no targets. We're going to Giga Impact. They're down just one card, and I don't know. We have the red in hand if Arceus is here, you know, but I'm just so upset. I know I've lost. I am just heads, 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 heads. There's no way to win with this deck. Going second, I am in a fury. I am so angry. I can't spell Aggron. I can't do anything. My friend is just receiving the 3rd degree. I draw. They have Arceus on the field. There's not a whole lot we can do here. We draw the Lily, and that's cute. Maybe there is a chance we can retreat. I put the energy on Aggron, but we can survive a hit. We have 160 HP. As long as they don't Crobat Rare Candy us right here, they're going to Ultimate Force. We have 110 HP. And is this it? We have Cape, but it doesn't matter. We have the Full Art Red. We're going to attack for 170 Giga Impact and knock out the Arceus. Aggron takes the win. This card is so good. It can win first. It can win second. Don't mess with Aggron's Mountain. It is going to take you out if you ever decide to mess him up. Aggron, this card is crazy. I think Arceus punted that one. There's no way you should ever lose to Aggron, but we did it. We got a win with Aggron. This one's for you, Joe. I hope you enjoyed. Anyone else who's watching who's an Aggron enjoyer, I'm so sorry. They did your boy so dirty. Maybe when we get Mega Evolutions, which I imagine will be in the next 6 months or so, to hype up ZA will probably be the next one, I would imagine, but maybe Aggron will do something then. Mega Aggron could be like resistant to something since he's weak to everything in the other game. But yeah, if you enjoyed, like I said, leave a like. Don't forget to comment. It really does help the algorithm. It says, hey, people are engaging with this, and that subscribe button really goes a long way. If you want to watch more content like this, I make all kinds of pocket content, meta content, fun content, deck building content, all kinds of content on Pocket. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I've been Blue. I've been sad about this Aggron game. Let me tell you, I got to go earn the rest of my ranked points back because I dropped a ton from those games, and I will smell you later.